I'm so lucky with doing YouTube to be sent new products to look at and review and then keep. So all these products, it's paid promotion if you like, or most of the products, and I have companies reaching out to me all year, and to be honest with you, I pretty much try everything because I'm interested in what the quality is like. When I first started photography, I brought myself a newer tripod, just a little small tripod, a little sort of travel tripod, and it was okay, done its job. But over the last couple of years, I've looked at the products and they've looked like they're getting a real good quality. And they reached out to me very recently and asked if I could have a look at their travel carbon fibre travel tripod, and it's the LT32 tripod. So I'm going to open the box, which is, I'm going to do a box opening. You know I've already opened the box. I'm going to do a box opening anyway. So here we go. So it's padded really well. The tripod itself comes in a lovely bag, which I don't know about you, but I don't know anybody that uses the tripod bag. Maybe if you're travelling, it's a travel tripod, that you might put that in there to take away with you. So, and the bag feels really high quality. I mean, really high quality. It's almost like it's made out of waterproof material. The zip looks waterproof, so it probably is, but it certainly feels that way. Also, within the box, there is some instructions and some spikes. Now that is handy because I like spike feet. The next thing is abracadabra. Is a shoulder strap for the bag, and then another adapter for the tripod, and I'll show you the reason for that in a minute. Now, I haven't researched this tripod at all, and I should do. Since I'm reviewing it, I should have a look and see how it works, but I haven't. So it's a real true thoughts on first initial thoughts on the tripod. The tripod itself comes bagged up, which I've had to rebag. It comes wrapped up lovely, and you know what, I quite like it. I quite like the style of it. That's the first thing, I like the style. And it comes with a ball head, but it's a little bit different ball head. Weight feels good. I'll put the weight, I'll put the technical jargon up here because I don't know what weight it is. I haven't had a look at that. It's the quick release clip legs, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sections, which I really like that. Nice and quick, nice and smooth. They feel sturdy. You can release them all in one go. So that works really well. There's a little adjusters on there if they loosen up a little bit. And I've had a look at the height of it. It's quite high. For a travel tripod, it comes quite high actually. Again, I'll put the height up here. And then it's got the centre column that obviously reaches out as well, which I don't like using too much, but I will do, especially in certain conditions. Now then, I think one of the main things with this is the little ball head. So we've got a little clip here that we can just release and then move our camera to suit, which is, you know what, I really like that. I think it's a great idea. So we just tighten that back up like so, and then the release plate, if we just press a button there, we can just get off. Just give me 1 second. We have to push it to the right to release, so it's got an extra little safety catch. It works well because I couldn't get this off. And then to get it in, how do we get it in? There we go, just slots back in, that pops out and it's in place like that. But it's not an Arcus Swiss, so that's a shame because I do like an Allen bracket. But they've obviously thought of that, so we can take this part off, and that's basically their ball head. Very large screw. and a good solid one actually. And then we can just replace the top, I think. Yeah. There we go. And put his own ball head on top of there. So they've thought of that as well, which is great. And then it compacts down and it sort of slots in nice onto the it actually fits into the top of the tripod there. It has got a quarter screw there to put oh, it's got both sides so we can put accessories on it, i.e. if you're doing a video and things like that as well, doing some vlogging. So all in all, I really like everything on it. I do really like the tripod. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go out in the field, try it. So I'll see you guys in a minute. So just walking through the field, and it's quite a fresh morning, slight breeze. So we're just going to get in position and we'll get the tripod up. I'm super lightweight. This travel tripod could be really handy for me, to be honest. Now that I'm struggling with bad back and knees and getting old and all the other things that come with it. Yeah, it's not fun getting old. It's just not fun at all. And I'm trying out some other gear as well, but that's for another day. But I love this tree. This is my lone tree. I've shot this now for the last 3 or 4 years, if not more, and I just love it. I love the tree. I'm actually a little bit disappointed though that the field is messier than what I wanted. The nice thing is, yes, we've got blue sky as you can see behind me, but we've got a band of white cloud above it, and that'll act as a nice layer. So it's just a matter of walking around the field, getting to the prime location and grabbing the shot. So let's go. I'm headed down to one of the places where I'm going to shoot. I've just realised that I may have to move back because the field's actually, or the corner in the field's a little bit higher than what I thought, and I can only just see the tree. So I have to actually walk back up there, so I haven't made it to where I'm going to shoot. I've got to move back down into the field just behind us here, just get a little bit of elevation. It'll look a bit better. I'll see you in a minute. The NEEWER LT32 travel tripod. Let's get it out and try it. Like I say, it's not the twist lock, it's the latch lock, or whatever you want to call it, which I actually prefer best because it's quicker. You can flick all 4 latches open, so it's a 5-section tripod. Weight wise, I don't know. I shall put that up here now. It feels nice and solid. I'm going to use their ball head that they supply with it, and obviously they do supply the other head that you can fit your own ball head on. So feels nice and solid. I'm 5'10" and a bit. If it's a wet day, I'm 5'11" because I've been watered. But 5'10" and a bit. Used to be 5'11". Don't know what happened there. So with tripod full height, we're looking at, I don't know, 5 foot. Again, I'll put the details up there with the camera on. And I'm using, like I say, I'm using their ball head. so it's not an Arca Swiss. So I've just screwed that, let's see that, screwed that to the bottom of my L bracket there, and it's literally just drop on and it's on. So all we need to do then is to adjust the composition. There's a nice lever here that we can adjust, lock it back in nice and tight. It's solid actually. Zoom right in on the tree, focus on the tree, 125th per second, f11 ISO 100. We'll grab that shot and bracketed. So everything works really nice, everything's nice and smooth. I do really like it, really like it. I even like the, dare say it, the ball head. And I'm a gearhead man. I do actually like the simplicity of it. If I was doing some travelling, this would be a perfect tripod. Durability, I don't know. I don't know, I've just had it, so I can't answer that question. And it's the same with a lot of these reviews, they're new. So I might do one in a year's time. Let's see. But I actually own about 4 travel tripods now, and this is really impressive. I do really like it, so that can say something. I do like the carbon fibre, I like the handles. It's got nice adjusters here that work very easily, just easily clip in. That all works quite nice. I even like the quick release and lock on there, that works really well. I'm not sure whether you can see that, but if that works on a capture clip, I've got a funny feeling it might. I'll have to try it later. But I can't try it now because I've only brought my little bag today. Travelling light, which is a bit of a revelation really, because I'm struggling to walk, which is not the best. Not the best at all when you're a photographer. Actually struggling to walk. I'm going to grab another shot because the cloud behind is quite nice. I've got nice blue sky behind me, but behind the tree itself we've got some linear clouds there that look quite nice, so I'm just going to grab that shot again. Now when I walk down, I've seen a poppy in the field. I wonder if I incorporate that. I'm going to try in a minute, but before I get that, I'm just going to rotate the camera, and the reason why I'm going to do that is set it, get it level. This is a lovely pathway up here. It's a public footpath that walks straight through the field, not this field and onwards, and I might try and blend this footpath in line with that tree as an image. The only problem I've got with that is I might need to walk up here a little bit and grab it. So that is what I'm going to do, and then we'll move down, grab the poppy and try and give this tripod a bit more of a workout. Come on. So I'm just going to walk up the field a little bit, get a better perspective on it, and grab this shot because I can see the rolling hill there. So I'm going to grab a shot from here. So I did manage to blend the 2 images together, and I really like this shot, how it's turned out, how the footpath leads up to the tree. Come if you want, you know. So I've walked over to the poppies, actually 3 or 4 little poppies. So I'm actually going to try and incorporate those in an image and make it a little bit unique to this this shot. It may work, it may not. It's going to be a little bit difficult. The poppies are dancing around everywhere, as you can probably see. So that's the first initial problem. One of them's a little bit flat, they're not facing the right way. Things may be against me actually, but look, we're going to give it a go. We're going to give it a go. Let's get the tripod set up and see what we can do. Compositionally, what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to move the tripod out of the way, see if I can get a composition on the back of the camera first, just to see what I can get and it's probably, yeah, I think it's going to be a portrait shot, so we can try that. And we'll up the shutter speed, so we'll up the ISO to get a fast shutter speed to capture these poppies dancing around, and we'll grab the shot. So again, because I can't use my L bracket, it does, if we just lift it up slightly, it does swing round 90 degrees, so that's quite nice. A bit of advice with tripods: really, the tripod's more stable, drop the bottom of the leg, not the tops. But it's not that windy, I'm going to drop the tops. So I'm just going to ease the top of the legs down, like so, because it's quicker, it's easier. But if it's you've been in an unstable environment, bring the bottom of the legs up. So I'm F4, IS100, grab that shot. It's not my normal shot, I must admit. But what is good is trying the tripod out, which is what we're trying to do. And you know what, I quite like it. I do actually really like it. One thing I'm going to say about it is get used to this ball head, because I've actually just pressed that and the camera's dropped off by mistake, my fault. Maybe I'd be better off if I turned it round. That's better. So I can't press that button. The release button is a little bit harder to press. I pressed it by mistake, camera dropped. That is definitely my fault. Verdict on the tripod. Let's go against. The against, which is also a 4, is the quick release. Just go watch catching the button, especially when you're not used to the camera, thinking it's something else and it drops off. But also I like that it's a quick release. I think there is there. Okay, right, I'm going to change my mind. There's a lock on it. I should have locked it. Okay, there's a lock on there that you can't press it. That's better. Great idea. So you don't press that button by mistake, so it should just slide it over. So slide it back, release. That makes sense. So I'm going to retract everything and say I really like the tripod. So the tripod is at the moment on Amazon for £199, 99, £200. So it's not the cheapest. The weight limit on the top of the tripod is 10 kilograms. It weighs 2.5 pounds, 1.13 kilos, so it's quite light. The height, adjustable height, is 156 centimeters. Quick release clamp, blah blah blah. Like I say, it's got the little screw threads here if we can add anything else onto it, like the vlogging camera and things like that. So you only carry one tripod, not two like I'm carrying today. It's got the hook on the bottom to put your bag on if you want to stabilise it a bit more. It's quite stable, quite breezy today. Not worried about it at all. On a windy day, yes, I'd be worried, the same as any other tripod. We'll just open it right out again, because I've had it low. Again, like I say, that is at its fully opened without extending the middle shaft there. Middle shaft, just turn the lock as it normally is, and that's up to face height of a 5'10" and a bit person that hasn't been watered. You know what? I'm impressed with it. I'm impressed with it. Quick release, job's a good one. Camera back in the bag. Ready for, and because it's so light as well, and it feels extremely well made. That was the other thing. And like I say, these clips here, I'll just show you the clips because I haven't seen them, but if we just bring that down
bring that up to where we want, give the angle, click, 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 job done. As they all do. Lovely small tripod, I would say. Didn't look at the measurements, 40 odd centimetres, roughly around there, in length, packed away. And that will shove at the bottom of my little new camera bag. Watch this space. Thanks for watching, I'll see you soon.